What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Charles Prince Martin. The former IBF heavyweight champion of the world is on a high right now. Of course, he defeated and knocked out Gerald Washington in 6 rounds, and he is looking for bigger and better things. Okay, he wants the winner of Whyte Povetkin. He says that's a pretty good fight for me. He says, I would take the winner. I want any of these guys, man. They all got flaws, and we will be able to capitalize on them. Ain't none of us perfect. We just be in the gym working on capitalizing on flaws. Martin told BoxingScene.com. Okay. Now, this looks good. This is a good approach from Charles Martin. Why? Because he fell from grace for a while, kind of tripped out or whatnot. He got knocked out, lost the belt, got rich at the same time. But, I'm glad to see him back. He lost to Adam Kownacki in his second defeat, but then he got with Manny Robles, and I think both trainer and fighter, I think they deserve each other more, because nothing pleases Manny Robles more than a fighter that wants to excel, that has a desire. Okay, Andy Ruiz had it once upon a time. We don't know what he's like now, but he once upon a time had that same desire, which Manny Robles can work with. Okay, so obviously, these guys work good together. Manny Robles has established himself as a good trainer, as a world-renowned trainer. You know what I mean? And it looks good for Charles Martin, because Charles Martin, of course, is not going for the same old status quo. Okay, which he's no stranger to fighting like guys like Joshua, but he did fight Adam Kownacki, and it's good. That win from him, Gerard Washington, him beating Washington, is good, because the same guy that beat him, he knocked out the guy. How do we put this? No. Yes, Charles Martin knocked out Gerard Washington stopped Robert Helenius. Helenius stopped Adam Kownacki, which beat Charles Martin. So the heavyweight division is very interesting. That's what I want to see. I want to keep proving triangle theories wrong, because they are flawed. Okay? A lot of people, if you base this on that, it won't work at all. But Charles Martin, I'm glad that he's stepping out of his shell. He's going back out into deep waters, taking on fighters that are not PBC fighters. And I like that. I like the approach, and he's on a high right now, and he beat that guy. So he's looking really good right now. He's the guy that beat the guy that beat him. So it looks good for Charles Martin. I would like to see any of that fight. And then really, if Dillian Whyte wants to take Charles Martin, I don't know if that fight will happen because of the position that Dillian Whyte's in right now. Let's be real, but the grand scheme of things, that would be a good fight. Charles Martin and Dillian Whyte, southpaw versus aggressive club / street fighter. If it's Povetkin, I think Whyte's going to beat Povetkin, but you never know. Dillian Whyte had the Joseph Parker fight won until he ran out of gas, and he got dropped himself, right? So we'll see. We'll see if Charles Martin can get one of those guys, get the winner. That would be good for boxing, especially if Dillian Whyte's not really doing anything this year. If he's still on standby, if he's still waiting until next year to get his mandatory spot, he might as well keep himself busy with somebody like Charles Martin. Okay, and then he'll have a common opponent with Anthony Joshua. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Charles Martin wanting the Whyte Povetkin winner. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.